All right.
When did you first realize you needed to start showing yourself more love?
Wow. Um, when did I first realize I needed to start showing myself more love? A long time ago. I think I've always shown myself love. Um, just when I know that I like to do things that I enjoy doing. You
So
know,
then let's back it up then. What is self love to you?
when I'm taking care of myself, my needs, when I'm making myself happy, when I'm feeling like I'm taking care of what I need to take care of, when I'm putting myself, when I'm being prioritized.
And were you taught to prioritize yourself at a young age, or you learned that on your own?
Um, I guess maybe because I'm the only child, so I didn't have anything anyone to share anything with. So maybe I wasn't it wasn't like I was taught, but I've always made sure that I've had fun and made sure that I live my life and don't have regrets. And whatever I do. So, I'm not going to regret what I did, even though there are some things that I've done that I say, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I make sure that I have fun. Always have fun first. And then, that's why I had a child late and, make sure I got everything out the way. So I could focus on what I knew when, an adult's supposed to take care of. So yeah, I knew that, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna take care, I'm gonna, do me, and then, all those other big responsibilities will come. So I guess, and then I guess my surroundings of people, have all these other responsibilities and they're not taking care of themselves, they're not loving themselves, they got this, they got that. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So, your surroundings also has taught me to make sure that I take care of myself first.
Why do you think that people don't put themselves first in situations?
I'm afraid to say no,
Hmm.
afraid that people may not like them. Um, Maybe because of the upbringing, maybe because of the situation, the circumstances. Could be circumstantial. It could be a bunch of reasons. Again, I think people are scared to tell. Some people are afraid to tell people no, and you can't be responsible for other people's feelings. You gotta be responsible for your own feelings. Not to, be blunt all the time because sometimes you can't always say what's on your mind. You know what I mean? Everybody's, oh, just say what you want to say. No, you gotta also be careful what you say and not hurt people, but you gotta also know when to say no. Like, no, you're not gonna walk all over me. I
Right.
can't do this right now. I gotta take care of me.
What's one belief about yourself that you're learning to let go of?
Hmm. One belief, wow, one belief about myself that I'm learning to let go of, that everybody is a good person. I tend to like everyone. Oh, no, they're nice. Oh, they're nice. And then, not everyone is a good person,
Right.
but, I tend to give everyone a chance and even when they show me that they're not, but once I'm done, I'm done, but
Right.
now I've learned that, I'm not messing with you. I'm not messing with you. But I do tend to, I'm trying to, when people show you who they are, believe them. But I'm still
Hmm.
like, oh, no, let me give you another chance, that kind of thing. But I'm learning, I'm learning. But, when you're a good person, that stuff does come back to you. I lost my wallet Friday. Me and Calvin was out on 33rd Street, dropped my wallet in the train station, came all the way home, Somebody found it, brought it back to my house, Cornell.
Wow. Wow.
And I do believe that's because I treat people good. You're a good person. I'm a good person. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he said he found it. He said, I didn't drink yet. It's a Friday night. I had my passport card, my credit card, no money. Because I use my bank card for everything. But
Yeah.
I had everything in it, my credit card, everything. Not one thing was missing. And he came all the way to my house. He said he found it on the steps on 33rd Street and brought it back to
Wow.
me. Come on.
Right.
Come on. So there's
I
still
do
good people
agree.
out here.
I do agree that what you put into the universe, you get back. So clearly, you doing your thing because, oof, you,
Right. Right.
that is rare. That
Right.
is definitely rare.
Right. So, but sometimes everybody is not trustworthy. So I'm trying to just, keep that in mind. So that's one belief I'm trying to let go. A little
Right.
bit. I mean, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
I agree with that 1000%. I had to learn like people do have evil sides. And
Yeah.
I would be so kind to people sometimes, and then I would see a dark side of them, and I'm like, whoa,
Right.
I've never seen that side of you ever. But when you really sit down and get to know somebody, their true demons come to light. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I have that nice bone in my
Hold
body
on.
too.
Are you using that one, Keisha? Nope. Okay. Right. Go ahead, point out. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
All right, so the final question is, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell your younger self about self-love and self-worth if you could? If you could go back in time.
Okay. What would I tell my younger self about self? So I would tell my younger self what I've always done to make sure you find a passion that you enjoy. I love roller skating. I'm still doing it. Do not give up what you love to do for no one, for anyone. Even if when you find your soulmate or whatever it is, do not give up what you love. Always have that that hobby or that passion. Find something that you love to do. Because when things are not going good for you, you have that breakup, you're feeling down, you can always go to that to make you feel better.
Amen.
You can always go to that to make you feel better. Um, Take care of your body, work out. That's always a good thing. And I would just tell my younger self to, like when I was younger, find something that you really love to do, and continue to do that. Continue to do that and stick with it and stay with it. And don't let anybody stop you from doing that. Don't let anyone stop you from doing that. Anyone. And continue to do it until you 80, 90 years old. Because it,
Amen.
it will it will it will keep you looking young. It will keep your mind off of things. It will it will enhance your community of people, because I know so many people through roller skating. And I've been doing it since I was 9. And when things are rough, when things are going bad, I know I can say, okay, I got something to look forward to tomorrow. I got something to look forward to this weekend. And even though I might keep my mind off of things for a little 4 or 5 hours, I enjoy doing it.
Mhm.
So find something that you enjoy. Find a passion. And that's self-love. Take care, make sure it's something that you like to do, and don't let nobody stop you from doing it.